Next week, there is going to be carnage down Albert Square, and I am here today to give you all of those details. Of course, if you don't like spoilers, then maybe you should skip this video because there will be minor spoilers here today. You have been warned. Okay, so it has been revealed that next week on Eastenders there is a big tragic storyline that is going to unfold down at Peggy's club. Now, a huge event is going to be taking place that is all going to spiral out of control because of a massive crowd crush in the club. And in the reports, apparently there will be tragedy. Now, first things first, let's take a look at the article. Eastenders confirms devastating crush story as nightclub becomes dangerously overcrowded. A number of Walford residents find themselves in a horrific situation next week when Peggy's bar becomes too overcrowded and panic sets in. The week kicks off with Albert Square abuzz after a weekend of carnival celebrations, and Penny Brannan is tasked with planning a club night at the bar. Viewers of the BBC soap will remember that Penny used underhand tactics to steal Chelsea Fox's job as manager from under her feet last month when she was caught drinking on the job. Swooping into owner Phil Mitchell's office, she turned her back on her best mate Chelsea and said that she'd be perfect for the replacement. Following that, Penny's treatment of her has been quite frankly disgusting. In upcoming scenes unprepared for a busy evening that will cap off the carnival weekend, she quickly tries to flog some last-minute tickets on the pavement outside of the Queen Vic. At the bar, after an awkward encounter with Penny, Chelsea decides to sabotage the night and meddle with the booking system to make more tickets available online. On her character's decision to sabotage the night, Zara Abrahams told us that Chelsea wants to rubbish the night. She hopes that Phil will see that Penny is not all what she's talked herself up to be and will give Chelsea the job back. As far as Chelsea is concerned, she has worked herself up to that position. There has never been any trouble in the club, and Phil has always been happy with the way that she has been running it. Chelsea is just thinking, you know what, I'm going to ruin this night for you and Phil will give me my job back. With the event already at full capacity, more and more customers begin flooding into the venue, with Penny blissfully unaware. Elsewhere, Avani convinces Amy Mitchell to gate crash. Chaos soon ensues and the room becomes dangerously overcrowded, with Junior Knight and Cindy Beale escaping Ian's gaze and continuing their affair inside of the office, unaware of what's going on outside. As the week goes on, the crush intensifies, and when Jack Brannan arrives, he's distraught to witness the aftermath. Later, Chelsea worries that she's going to be questioned on her role in the events of the evening by the police. Will she be found responsible? So that all sounds very dramatic and very shocking, and not any photos of the actual crowd crush moment has been released, and none of the aftermath as well, meaning that Eastenders are wanting to keep everything under wraps. Does this mean that we are about to lose a character in a shocking twist? The bit in the article where it says that Jack is distraught when he witnesses the aftermath makes me think that maybe something is either going to happen to Penny, Amy, or maybe even Ricky, or also it could be Denise. It might actually be nobody personally close to Jack. Maybe he is just shocked when he sees the general terrible aftermath. You know, he's probably one of the first cops on the scene. What do you guys think? Junior and Cindy end up in the office getting frisky, unaware of the carnage that's going on in the club. Now, I reckon one of two things is going to happen with these two. They're either going to get hurt themselves in the crash and then their affair will all be discovered, or they will just be stuck in the office together and then they'll just get found and they'll have a very difficult time explaining why they were both in the office. But of course, George and Gina, they have been working together and trying to figure out who the mystery woman is, so maybe this will get their alarm bells ringing. Chelsea is going to be in some serious trouble after this. I mean, how much trouble all does kind of depend on how hurt people get if anyone dies, but there's definitely going to be injuries and maybe even one or two life-changing injuries for certain characters. characters. Obviously, Chelsea isn't a bad person. She just wants to get some payback against her boss, Penny, because Penny has been pretty awful towards Chelsea, since, stabbing her in the back and then taking her job. I don't know what's going on with Penny at the moment, but this is all going to be a huge mistake for Chelsea. But what will it cost her? Will it cost her her freedom? Well, we will just have to wait and see, but it is sounding like it is a big dramatic week on EastEnders next week. Not only that, but we also have Dean's trial coming up as well, so hold on to your hats, guys. We have some brilliant stuff coming up on EastEnders. Let me know in the comments box below what you guys think will happen next week. Do you think anyone is going to die? If you do, then let me know who. And on that note, guys, I am going to wrap up this video. Thank you all for watching today. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Stay safe out there, and I will see you all again very, very soon.